Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. And I'm working like mad to get this playthrough done before October 1st when the new Corrupted Horizons DLC hits, because we want to be able to start that one fresh and clean. There's no way in heck I can manage to keep 3 playthroughs going at the same time, let alone trying to keep up with Long War of the Chosen 2. So my goal is to try and get this one done before then, so we can start out with Corrupted Horizons right from day 1. And cross your fingers, there's some cool sounding changes coming up in that one to diplomacy, how that affects the research that you gain, yada yada yada. And let's cross our fingers that it will not in any way negatively impact our Festering Skies playthrough, with some pretty significant changes coming up. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed on that one, and hopefully we can keep those 2 then as the 2 Phoenix Point playthroughs that are going forward into the future. So with that in mind, why don't we get moving forward on this one. We have one of the new ancient sites that we need to be able to start harvesting the materials, the Orichalcum Forge, and this is the one that will allow us to process the Orichalcum that we found over in the fields, or whatever those fields were called that we find the Orichalcum in. So let's just get down in here and see if we can handle this thing. It's an extreme threat level daytime though, so that'll help our perception just a little bit. Let's see who we're going to take out on this mission. And as we found out from our recent Ancients battle with a lower level team, we're taking all the top levels on this one. We're going to leave the vehicle behind, and then we'll take our We'll take our 2 snipers over a heavy and the cross-class John Bradford. I think that gives us our best chance for success. I know against the Ancients, I appreciate hitting them at a distance, to be quite honest. So let's just go in here real quick and make sure we're outfitted the way we need to completely. We have the ammo we're going to need to complete this mission. And is there a new weapon I wanted to take out on this one? I can't recall. Yeah, there is the new neural sniper rifle I do want to take out, but once again, I don't think that's one that I need to worry about against the Ancients. So we'll hang on to that and continue with the ammo that we got. We will pop one more willpower onto Neil. And we're also taking Ethan Winters out. I'm fine with that mix of stuff. And we're good to go. Whoops, Nikolai breezed past you, but to be quite honest, I do believe you're probably fully outfitted. Boy, you are fully outfitted. You are able to carry a whole heck of a lot. And in addition to this, why don't we pop in here a little extra speed to help you out? Nothing wrong with a speedier heavy in my book. Joe Murata. Once again, I also like speedy snipers to get into position all that much better. Sade, because she's one smooth operator. We are going to keep her going. Although, do I have some new... there might be some new weapons. Acid would probably be good, but I don't really have a heavy, do I? No, I do. Let's go back to the heavy. Nikolai. Shall we give you a shot? Although the thing is, I don't want to give up the Rage Burst for the acid this time. So we're going to try acid on another episode. Not against the Ancients, I don't think. Sade, I don't know that we have any of those laser guns that I gave the other team for you. So we're gonna keep you outfitted as we are. We are going to give you that one last burst of speed that you can pick up here. Robbie's awesome. Now we got plenty of spider drone ammo. A couple is probably okay. I took 3 against a really weak team, but I think we have enough other options that this will be enough. We also have the acid handgun to help burning away any problem armor, so I'm happy with that. We're going to go with the extra willpower, and we're maxed out in 2 categories. How awesome is that, Robbie Zasso? Sigourney Weaver. Do I want any special? Is there any special weapon I want to give you? You know what? I'm going to take out the living weapon this time because that only fires poison, which really isn't the most effective against these particular enemies. However, we can give you the acid cannon, which I think would be a little better equipped to deal with the ancients. So we will get to take it out for a little bit of a test drive. In fact, just in case this ends up being one of those kinds of battles, why don't we give you the backup ammo for it also? And there you go, Sigourney. And you, Takeda, the Stickmeister himself, we're going to upgrade, I think we're going to upgrade your Phoenix weapon to this one and also pop in that ammo there for you. So we're in good shape here. In fact, we could carry one more exciting grenade. What kind would be the best for us? A Synedrian Sonic Shock? Oh, we haven't tried one of those little puppies yet. And you got enough skill points for one more will. And there we go. I think you're the last one. Yes, you were. Excalum's not going on this one, so all items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered at the end. We don't have to go running around picking anything up. Not that ancients drop anything now that I think about it. We'll see you down on the battlefield. All right, let's get a big overview, see where we started. And we got this big yellow goopity goop in the center. I guess this is the forge that deals with the raw materials or something. So getting to the other side of this, if that's where something is not going to be simple. So I guess what it kind of makes us do is have to go up here, loop around, and come back around the other side. Seems to be the pattern. There doesn't seem to be too many easy ways to cut across, although maybe, I wonder, if we were to click on somebody, is there a path through here? Yeah, we can come around the back. So there is a quick way over to this side instead of going the whole way around. But I guess what we will do to begin with anyway is we're gonna come down over here, see what we can see, and start it that way. Who do we want to get moving and motoring? Obviously, Callum, you're an early choice for us, but Sade, let's give you a little dash over in this direction, see if anything pops out at you. Not so far. And this at least will give you access to cover should we need it. Let's pop down here. And we have spotted ourselves some enemies, and it's a bunch of hoplites that we're going to have to get past is what it looks like. I don't know, and we do not have any access to the big guy yet. So let's see how we want to do this. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we activated any of them. How cool is that? Because we are awful damn close, where it almost feels like that should have happened. So let's make sure we keep others away as we're moving forward. Rabizaso, we'll set you up right here. Then afterwards we'll have a choice to maybe send out some spider drones to help us out. And we're going to pretty much try to keep everybody a little far enough removed so that we won't have any major problems here. And I keep listening for those activation noises. So far, so good, not hearing any. We'll keep you here just in case we need you to shoot.
Receiving. I'm going in.
Okay, Nikolai, we seem to be at safe distances here. Let's see. Since we're seeming to be at safe distances, let's just set everybody up a little different. Doesn't look like we'll need to be shooting this turn.
Oh boy. Let's rock.
Neo, is this Citizen Eileen? No, that's Ethan Winters. And finally, you, Takeda, we definitely do want to have you a little farther forward to have the potential to help us out here. And we'll hang you there. In fact, I'm not going to do any Overwatch because they aren't awake. So let's just get everybody done and set for the turn. Sade, you're the closest, just in case. And everybody else can hang tight. You always hate that drumming music, but once again, that's just drumming music that comes along with an ancient site, and it freaks me out every time I hear those drums going. So now we should be able to bring some shots on these guys as far as activation goes. And that's just what we're going to do. We're going to have you quick aim, Joe Murata.
Ready to rock.
These guys are pretty low on the ground, but we should be able to hit them. We should be able to take care of them.
Right on.
And now he's going to stand up and make himself just a little easier to hit. How convenient. How nice. And we went right through. How now that's called being too accurate. We went through the little hole in there, and the only way we're going to do that is to nail the shot we were trying to make. So we missed our second shot. Yikes. Who else can we see over here? Well, the same guy. Can we get over here and see this guy at all? No. So he's gonna be the tough one, and you're here to take care of tough ones should we need it. We're gonna do a single quick aim on the other one over here. See if we can get him activated. Oh, Sade, that's not the way a smooth operator should be placing herself. What the heck? We're waking them up anyway. Let's start moving you. Should we just move you forward? I'm kind of worried about that guy, but we do have you. As we said before, there they go. They're alerted. They're awake. They're standing up. Now we ought to be able to hit whomever we want a little easier. There we go. And rather than send out any spider drones, no man, we got enough others here. We brought the sniper team here. We ought to be able to deal with some things here. Let's do a quick aim.
Lining up a shot.
We dropped our first one. Let's drop our second one. There's our second one down. Now we have one more who's conveniently hiding away over here. And of course, we do have the ability to do some damage here. Let's just take a peek at what our shot looks like at this distance. Not half bad. Well, that was not a half good shot either. We're going to back you up out of the way. In case we activate more, I don't want I want you standing in the open. And I think what we're also going to do is just go ahead and get our spider drones ready to lead the way. And we'll figure out if we want to. Yeah, we don't. Well, we could go up these steps and get through there, I think. But let's just set the drones right there, and we'll see if they activate anybody else also. Yep, I hear them. I hear them. Question is, can we see them? Nope. We hear them, but we cannot see them. So we're gonna run you over here to whack this guy. It's not gonna be rapid clearance. It does not look like. But we will dash you, and we don't have a frenzied friend. But getting you here with 2 hits, he shouldn't have been able to buff himself up yet. So 2 hits, I would think, should be adequate. I'm hearing lots of noise like we're picking them up. There's the guy. So you... Oh, there's a guy around the corner too. Look at that. So I guess after all, we will do a little rapid clearance. We'll spend the will to keep you safe, you. So at least if you kill this guy, you can kill that guy, and then maybe have enough to get out of sight from that guy till we come up with something else we can do about him. So let's go ahead and start whacking. There's the one-hit whack that we all know and love. Let's try another one. Not quite. Ah, you're slipping up, my man. We got to get you that new ancient weapon to whack with. I think that'll make a little bit of a difference. Okay, the next question is, no, we cannot reach this guy. So the important thing to do at this point would seem to be to get out of sight of a laser beam. And we'll do that by running here for starters. Now hopefully his laser will be enticed by these spider drones sitting out here. Very convenient for him. And also in the meantime, we'll start bopping him in the head with some grenades. Because we can. Well, that was the silent explosion grenade. That was the other style of grenade. And you do happen to have a rocket or two with you, Nikolai, so let's use it. And that is good for slowing him down, it looks like, but it is not good for preventing a big old shot from the laser beam. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to bring you as far forward as we can, Sigourney. We do have movement here. We do have movement here, so we can get at least some cover from these other guys. None of the... Oh, guess what? We can even get one more shot. Let's hope there's not a rock in the way. No. So there we go. Now, Sigourney, we will continue doing what we were going to do with you. We're going to, first of all, pick you. We're going to bring you right down here. Well, we're going to bring you right here so you don't get caught in here, so you can get moving forward next time. And Neo, we'll bring you up behind this rock. Hang tight, you. And now we got to still continue finding out where any more might be. We don't know where the big guy is yet. I guess we're going to send our little crawly friends through this structure is what I'm thinking. Let's peek in the structure. Well, we heard something. There's one more down here. Oh, he's not awake, but we found him. So we found the big guy. We'll see about sending our spider drones in his general direction, I guess. Without blocking, because these are going to be potentially good spots here and here, potentially for a couple snipers to get right through here, because he won't move right away once we wake him up. So let's not take those spots away from potential snipers. There we go. And there's two of these guys over here, though. So that means, first of all, let's see if we can get some snipers in range. And we can. And they're woken up, so therefore not necessarily buffed. Problem is that commits us to having to kill them. But we also have a guy with a big old stick down here who should be able to hopefully help us. And if we run and dash over here, if we need some extra onslaught to get them there since they're right next to each other. Let's just make sure you have the will we require. Yes, you do for this turn. So we're fine. Let's just get some snipers moved up, especially level 5 sniper to give him a shot, give him some experience over here. And I am now, based on my recon over here, not worried about keeping you in the open. Let's get a hit though, make it pay off. And there is our hit. So that enemy is down to a one whack job. I think we'll see the one, but not the others. What this shot's going to be.
Already there.
But Ethan Winters, you're also a level 5, so let's give you a chance at a shot. Also to get some experience. Well, we didn't quite get the kill, but I'm not going to complain.
All set.
Now we could dash to try and pick up the other guy. And the question's going to be, by coming down here, will we have enough of an angle for the other guy? We're about to find out. No, we don't see the other guy. So what we'll do is we'll keep you there, Joe Murata, for the moment. Well, actually, I could bring you up here, Sigourney, to potentially do onslaught also. Do I have any other snipers that can get far enough for a shot? Ooh, this says you might be able to see both. So, Robbie Zasso, come on over here, please. See if we can get our first shot on the other guy. It might be kind of blocked and hidden, but we're gonna at least, you know, we're gonna try to get him hurt. And we got him hurt. Now the stick is not going to be a problem at all, and I don't think you're going to be too close to this guy. Nope, not at all, not in the least. So the stickers are out. We also have onslaught if we feel we're going to need it. How far can our zippity dash go? Why don't we do this? Let's move him, our double move out here. Get him back to full, then a dash will get us right up there and we'll be in good shape. We'll have Sigourney apply the onslaught. Then there's no guesswork, there's no worry involved. We can rapid clearance and take these two guys out. You know, I rapid clearanced you, let's stay on you. One down. And two down. Now we're starting to get ready to focus on the big guy. I think that needs to be our next bit of focus. So Sade, if we got you, if the spider drones didn't activate him there, let's try you here. And thank goodness we didn't activate him. My breath was held on that move just in case. And Nikolai, we want to get you so you can launch against the guy, but we want to figure out the best way to launch so we can get over here. So I'm almost thinking standing right up here. This shouldn't be an issue because it's kind of angled up the way our launch would go anyway. So let's stand you there and make that, well, you know, we'll be okay. I think we'll get enough of an arc even standing you there. So that's your spot, Nikolai. Joe Murata, you're a sniper, and coming around this way is not necessarily the best option, but maybe coming around this way far to the side will work, because we'll have a couple of we'll have three other two snipers here will have a shot. Another sniper that's here would be able to run in and get a shot. So yeah, Joe Murata, you're going to be coming off at your own special angle is what you're going to do. And for the moment, I don't want to activate anybody at the end of the turn, so we will not move you. Alright, it sure feels like it's only the big guy, doesn't it? We know where he is. Let's start getting our snipers over as close as we can get them. Okay, so it might take 2 turns to set us up.
Over there.
Uh-oh. Okay, we just saw him again. We already knew where he was.
Do this.
And I'm thinking Ethan Winters will give you the other sniper spot. And it'll take you 2 turns to get over there. Sigourney Weaver, we're going to get you into a point where you can jet jump over in this direction if in case we need a war cry. You'll be the war crier for the team. And if we get you close enough after that, you might be able to test out our new acid weapon too.
I'm going in.
And then Robbie Zasso, I think what we'll do is we'll bring you right here. And you may not have a shot through the doors once he activates, but you should be able to then move up to this doorway to at least give us 1 shot on this turn. So there we go. We're going to keep you there. We're not going to move you any closer, Sade. Nikolai, you're fine there. And let's see. Joe Murata, I'm definitely feeling I want to get you down here.
Enemy contact.
Uh-oh. That was the risk. Coming down this way, there's also potential other guys we might activate. So how close can we get? If he can't see us, will moving this close activate him? There's a question for you. Let's just move you here for starters. Well, there's where we had to move to get him. So that means we're going to look at bringing you down here, Utakeda. I think bashing him from that distance will not activate the big guy. Let's hope. Let's hope there's not a whole chain of them over here that we need to kill, getting us closer and ever closer to where we need to go. Utakeda, you're back up to 18 will points. Let's come here and give you an onslaught.
5x5.
Now we'll run you around the corner with a dash. You know, and my worst fear is now I have a feeling that if we go here to bash this guy, we might be too close to him. Yikes. Yiker, yiker, yikes. Well, we're a little bit committed right now. Yeah, and this is the one that worries me right here. The big one that worries me. Yeah, it did happen. I was afraid it might happen, and it did happen. And of course, he also takes 2 hits. So the good thing is we can hide you. But is that too close for a stomp? I don't know. I'm almost thinking, oh, that's so daring and so risky. But now, if I did do that, and I know we could get him there, but is there another hoplite in the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's Warcry range if we bring you here. We're going to try at you. Where was the other one? Doggone it. Well, he's out of sight, but there is another one. But we're going to Warcry, because at least we know picks up the big guy. And I didn't see any other indicator on where the other hoplite could be, so let's cross our fingers that he is in a non-awkward position against us, and everybody else is pretty well done, if you ask me. Oh yeah, except the spider drones. Well, now we can go all out with the spider drone, so let's move them forward. There's no holding back now. So let's get them into place, and now we at least know where the other activated guy is. So his is the laser we have to worry about if he's able to line anybody up, but it doesn't look like anybody will be in his line of sight. So I'm hoping and thinking we'll be safe. In fact, we're going to just try and hide you even a tiny bit more just in case. Or did I maybe get you in his line of sight? I don't think so. I think there's a slight elevation thing that protects you here. And he is a aggressive one, isn't he? And he's got the Orichalcum shielding. In fact, there's two of these nasty boys up here. And he dazed his own hoplites. Isn't that funny that that can happen? And you're not dazed. So we at least have these two guys right here that can probably be taken out by you. And I think you have enough will to get to them. So there we go. Let's send our spider drones against the big guy. See if we can start wearing down some legs. Actually, before we do that, do we have a marked for death guy anywhere?
Can't wait.
Potentially you, Arabizaso. And marked for death takes no action points. We can bring you here for a shot. And we can even shoot a hoplite if we feel the need. But let's mark for death. You're going to mark for death because it doesn't take an action point. No, it doesn't. And then you can still have one shot. And we want to mark the big guy for death. And we'll hold off on your shot. Now I would like to get our other snipers all lined up also. It's only going to be one shot apiece. First thing we're going to do though is boom blast. You're at the base of the stairs, so I don't think anybody would be able to get a line of sight on you either anyway.
Get this done.
Let's get this done. Oh yeah, well, let's do the spider drone first so we don't kill it and lose its explosion. And now the big guy's marked for death, so all these little bits of tiny damage that we're going to do against him will be magnified slightly. And we should have one more spider drone over here. No, we're not detonating yet. Move, please, first. And that was a nice start. Now we can start booming away here with our boom blast. And we are starting to damage. His legs and stomping ability are going away rapidly. So we definitely don't have to worry about bringing you in too close, you. That's for dang sure. And we should have one more rocket left before we have to reload. And we're well on the damage, the way to damaging this guy down. Now we have to look at a quick aim.
Ready to engage.
And we have a nice shot against this thing, potentially. Of course, we might be able to do a little more damage. Well, not noticeably more damage. Let's go against the beam. Because technically, if we get rid of the beam,
Ready.
and he can't stomp, he's useless. And let's just see what your shot is. You may have these annoying guys in the way. Now, did I not mark for death? I could have sworn we did it, but it shows that it potentially could be done again. Oh yeah, you've lost some will. So maybe I can mark to death multiple enemies during a turn? Who knew? You never know. No! Oh! Misclick, and I shot, and well, at least they're both dazed right now. Not that that was the biggest concern of mine in the world. One thing we will do here is we are going to jet jump you forward to do the all-important war cry. And I am just going to put you here because I'm planning on being able to take these guys out. Of course, they're buffed up, aren't they? Oof, so let's play it safe. I want to get you close enough so we can use the acid weapon next time, but at the same time, let's play it safe. In case we don't kill them with rapid clearance. Now let's just get the war cry applied. And all we got left is some pistol shots now. Well, that one didn't take out the ever-seeing eye.
I've got this.
Can this one? Nope. It cannot. Well, we do have the smooth operator, which I think is going to have a very good chance of getting it done. Someone I'd like to see if we can dash in there.
I can do it.
Oh, doggone it. And that's not up to that doorway. That's not up there. That's not up anywhere that I want to get you. So we'll dash you here.
Let's all move.
I'm going to leave you there because if somehow our sticking doesn't get rid of these two guys, we have Onslaught to be able to give out. So let's do this. Sade, let's bring you right here. Let me get an idea. Yeah, see, that's not going to do a lot of damage here. Can we take that eye out? I really want that eye gone. But at the same time, I probably should be more focused on shields that can bash us. So let's do this. There we go. That's what we're going to try. Except we're going to apply some Rage Burst. What are my... It takes 2 action points for Rage Burst. I should have 2 action points. Yep. Let's try this. We applied some damage with Rage Burst. Not so much on this guy, but on the lead guy and the enemy back here. We did a little hurt. Let's dash you back to safety. Now we're going to find out what we're able to do with you. Let's do rapid clearance. Let's do a dash to get you as close as we can. Let's take a step in. And how much will this do? Okay. Let's come down to the back side of this guy. And that's what worries me. we're not going to be able to do enough damage there. Now we also have, don't I? Oh, I do, but I don't have enough will. So that's the drawback to that plan. I didn't have enough will to get you out of the trouble. So what we have is, and I have double dashed, so I can try 2 hits, or I can come down here and do 2 hits. He is war cried. Let's try the 2 hits against the big guy. Everybody's war cried. I don't think he can stomp anymore. Let's get rid of the big guy, because we're going to do minimal damage on this one. And we'll get away from his shields a little farther. Is this the right move? No, we aren't going to get rid of this guy either. But everybody's dazed. We are good at dazing people, aren't we? Now what we can do is overwatch with our pistols.
They're not getting past me.
Ramizaso, you have quick aim. Let's do this. So we work on that living shield and get some acid onto it. Does it not do any acid because everything's resisted? Well, that sucks. It doesn't even put acid on him. So let's just overwatch.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Overwatch.
They're not getting past me.
And Joe Murata. We can't see anything from where you are. So let's get you up to a height where you could see him, if that is, if he doesn't move.
Trying to reposition.
And maybe you'll be able to shoot him next time. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we did definitely get him out of action enough by dazing him. You, get rid of the big guy. Thank you. That means everybody else and their freaking mother can come up and work on, and of course, just what I was afraid of. I won't be able to try out, and wouldn't you know, he'll probably be the last guy. So we'll come in here for at least a shotgun shot, but not before we give Joe Murata a shot. And we only have 1 quick aim left, so it makes no sense using it. Since we can, let's just take out his shield. And I'm sure there's somebody else that'll be able to get the other shot. How about you over here, Rabizaso? And we took out a shield. This guy is absolutely no threat whatsoever. Sigourney. Who do we have that's not level 7? So that brings us back to our snipers over here. Says you may have a shot. Let's try it out. Oof. That didn't do more damage than that. So he can still somehow considered having that special shielding. That's insane. That's wacky. That's crazy, if you ask me.
Aiming.
Oh, because it says, I think it means it's counting him as having the we didn't do as much because he has armor still on that part. Well, he has armor everywhere, so let's find out if we can damage him. Not worth a darn. Let's get the war cry done. Sigourney, that's the war cry, no wonder. And then Sigourney, can we get you up? No, we can't. You won't be able to see him for a shot, so he has no shield to hurt you. Let's get you up close so you can try that weapon next time if we do not kill him. Sade, come on out and do some hurt for us. And that may be it. Alrighty guys, we are able to process another ancient material after that mission. A great job. Good experience for our 2 lower level guys here. Working our way up to level 6. Alright, there's our 1,000 materials that we value so much. And let's replenish. We netted about 900 materials out of that action. Can't complain. Now, Living Crystal Quarry is going to be under attack in 3 hours. So let's get over to the Tiamats. One is flying here, and this is where we're going to meet him. I think just to be safe, let's pull this Tiamat out at this point. We've built back up our living crystals anyway. And let's wait here, and we'll have to go back in with our Tiamats to capture back this quarry. And that'll be the first time we'll be doing that type of a mission. So that'll be kind of cool. Did we find anything new going to this question mark? Doesn't look like I see any special exploration sites. Let's go here. And did we find anything extra special? The only reason I'm doing question marks, sometimes story things pop up and we can get resources or get something out of it. But doesn't seem to be happening. Okay, the water, well, and now it is. As soon as I say it's not happening, it does. The waters of life. At Nohadra, our operatives are approached by a young woman. She is uninfected, but has been selected to be taken to the chamber of baptism and anointed with the waters of life. That is, deliberately exposed to the Pandora virus. The effects of the Pandora virus will then be disrupted by the secret methods of the disciples, allowing her body to transform, but keeping her mind free. The young woman is the daughter of a high-ranking New Jericho officer. He has sent several messages demanding the conversion be stopped and his daughter returned to him. She has no intention of returning, however, having abandoned New Jericho to seek out the teachings of the Exalted. Still, she is nervous and asks for advice. And for me, to be quite honest, I'm not going to take sides. It's a matter of religious freedom on this one. We can't get involved. We're going to piss people off any of these other choices. This is her call. And Haven is not happy with us for not encouraging. Anu is not happy with us not encouraging. Everybody's unhappy with us except Synedrian. What people choose to do with their lives based on their beliefs is none of our business. Whether we agree or disagree, having the freedom to believe what you want is a human right. What are we fighting for if not that? Alrighty. Now we're going to lose the living crystal area shortly. Let's jump down here. Now what are we waiting for up here? I think we're waiting for this vessel to be a little more repaired before we move out. Oh yeah, we got some healing that needs to happen. And we do have a med bay in here. Yes, we do. Let's get him a little more healed, and then we can always follow up with extra med kits since we got a couple more question marks to check out. The other thing we want to do is we've got our other vessels over here just sitting here doing nothing. Let's go just get this other protein mutane field going. Just so we have an extra one of those. What did we have down here? Oh, we have another ruin we never checked. So what we're going to do is we're going to send one of our vehicles to this question mark, one of our vehicles to excavate down here, and then decide what we want to do over here. Defend the ancient site, the living quarry. Do I have someone still there? I shouldn't. So I think I made a mistake somehow, and I thought I sent the Tiamat away. But I did not? No, I did. So, of course, I had nobody here to defend it, so I don't know how well, I couldn't have lost anything. So there we go. I was confused at how that story popped up. I had no way to defend it. I had nobody there to defend it with. So, we'll come back with our 2 Tiamats as I had originally planned. That was just weird pop-ups. Didn't make sense to me. We're going to send you down here to excavate. Okay, we're here. We just got to wait for the other Tiamat to come on over. And do we have our Helioses both going? I have one more Helios to get moving. Okay, we have nothing else. Some elite training, constructed, yada yada yada. No story there. And we're going to excavate. We're going to explore. And we have no more stories. So we have some things over here to do. We have a living crystal quarry, so we don't need that. What we do have is a protean mutane field. Did we have anything else to excavate? No, so we're probably at the point where we can come back, pick up this Helios. Our stamina is going to be just fine. To go over here and get it would be helpful to have backup protean mutane field should we need it, should another one of those end up getting captured. So let's head there. And let's send this other vessel there if I can get it activated. And this is where we're going to send our Helios teams. And then over here, we're almost there. And we're exploring and excavating here. And we are not, we have to wait for our other ship, so we'll hang on.
Construction complete.
And we have come to a rescue soldier mission, which we are not going to need to do over here. So what we'll do is see what this excavation, in fact, we'll head down there just in case this is something we want to do battle with. And we are here to this one, though. So I think both of us are here now. Yes. Helios 4, Helios 3. So we are up here, and this is where we are going to do our next mission at the protean mutane field. It will not hurt on this particular one now that we have a way to process it, to have yet another source of the materials in case another one gets captured. So we're going to do this mission next time. There you go. We got it all figured out at last. Hope you enjoyed today's mission. I'm thrilled that we have a way to harvest the protean mutane. And if we can defeat this site, we'll just keep one of our Helios there to start harvesting the resources. That's the way we'll deal with it. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up for me, and I hope to see you next time.